Hi, church. Welcome to another week of Life Groups. I'm so glad you joined us this week. So now we're going to look at some of the things we covered in the Cornerstone series. Now, over the past couple of weeks, I've been going over some basics about what our faith is founded on. What does it mean to live as a believer of Jesus in 2024? So the first things we considered is that we were created for a relationship and fellowship with God. We were not designed to be seeking after God like some ambiguous entity somewhere, but we were designed for union with God, and we shared God's heart. We shared God's purposes. These were things that we lost in the Garden of Eden. So when you go back that way to the story, you start to see that separation from God when we fell, when we disobeyed God, is what we call sin. That separation that was between God and us. And Jesus said, I will come and I will join them back to God. So Ephesians says in chapter 2, for while we were dead in our trespasses and sins, God came. God reached out while we were still dead. He did not wait for us to find him. He did not wait for us to seek after him. But in his great love, in his great mercy, he came and he sent his son, Jesus Christ, to die on our behalf. So that is the foundation of our faith. Everything else that we do, which is our disciplines, our discipleship, all of these things flow out of a place that comes from union with God. It does not come because we need to have union with God. The union with God is something that he has given us in his son, Jesus. So this is a foundational truth that we often mess up. We often think that we're trying to reach God through the disciplines that we carry out. But God says, I've given you a relationship with me. You are a child of mine through my son, Jesus Christ. But all you have to have is faith. Faith is something that is the substance of something that is hoped for. It is the evidence of something that you've not seen. So God shows you the desperateness of sin. He shows you that he loves you. He shows you that he came for you. These are foundational things. So sometimes we skate on by into deeper things of faith, thinking that, well, I've been a Christian, I grew up in a Christian home, so I should be beyond these things. But sometimes these are the things that are shaky in our lives, and we haven't truly accepted the free gift of God's grace, so that everything that now flows out of our life flows from a place of the Holy Spirit empowering us, grace being at work within us to draw us close to God. So for today, I would like you to consider, are there things in your life that have been founded on things that were just religion or things that were just tradition that were handed down to you, things that were not based on faith? Are there things that God is calling you to which require faith? Do that together. Take some time to share. These are places where I have taken a misstep. These are places where I've got things wrong. I want to return to the Lord with faith. I want the Holy Spirit to reveal things to me. I want to grow in these things. Have a wonderful time just discussing some of these things, but go to God together and receive things by faith. Receive things because the Holy Spirit wants to freely give to you all that God has prepared for you.